Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victor and I'm currently in the farmhouse. We are renovating this farmhouse, so welcome on board. This month we finally started transforming our land from fences to our very first garden beds.
So we've just had lunch and I'm going to get started on my little project for this afternoon, which probably won't take that long. I'm at the front of the house. The farmer very kindly put up these posts for us with his tractor. So that saved us a lot of time and effort. He was putting up the fence at the back on the field side because that's where he's put his cows. So we asked if he'd do these too and he said yes. So that's very kind of him. We've now just unrolled this wire fence, put a few staples in. I'll show you what that looks like. So put some staples in just to hold it in for now. I'm going to come and put some more in and probably some nails to hold it properly. And then I'm going to start by cutting along here at the top, and then we'll use this bit at the top, at the back. We'll put it at the bottom of the fence at the back to stop the dogs getting through. So yeah, I'll show you how I get on.
Hamish is saying that he's working, but I think he's just talking to the cows. Doing nothing. Oh, look at baby one.
So I'm just putting some wire on the fence at the back now, down the bottom for the dogs. And the cows will come to say hello. Hello, cows. Hello. 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 They've just come back to the fields this week. So they're back in the fields, which is lovely. So they seem to be trying out the fence. It's a good test, I suppose, to see if it works or not. They can make a good old sniff and lick. So hopefully it holds up. We'll see. Hey babies.
So our goal, now that we have like the new fence, our goal was just to protect the bottom part of here, just to avoid to have the dogs going inside with the cows. Hi girls. And we need to finish there, and right after, I think this autumn we'll put some trees just to protect the view from the neighbors, and same here because we have neighbors just behind, so we need to hide all of this and be sure we are fully alone here. And we finalized all of there until there, and now we are going with this side. It's a different one, the fence, but I think we won't see it. At some point we will put some plants and trees there, so it will be great. And the farmer did great because he added like a fourth one. Usually he said they put just 3, protections, and he added like a fourth one just to be sure they don't go at the bottom as she's doing now. They don't go too much to avoid to break the fence that we want to put for the doggies. Oh, there is a fight there. They're so naughty. Look at the fight. And this is where things get interesting. To build our kitchen garden, we didn't buy anything. Instead, we used the old structure of the stable, taking everything apart to create our first raised beds from scratch.
Almost fell through.
Where is your strength?
Huh?
Where is your strength? Can you use it, please?
Good progress. It's quite hard work, but got quite a few planks out. So yeah, they're lying here now. Once I've got enough, we're gonna power wash them to try and get, there's like a white chalk paint on them, dating back to when it was a cow farm. So power wash them or sand them if they need to be sanded, and then yeah, ready for the borders. So I'm up here still getting rid of these planks one by one with this, throwing them down there, and I was looking for Victor, calling for him, and I realised he's over there in the hammock relaxing. I'm now going to get all the nails out and then power wash them. Got a little power washer here to take all the white paint off, which actually works. I tried it on one, it works pretty well, so that's good. So they can be all new. Oh, I've got one, I'll show you. So here's one I've just done already. It's turned out pretty good. The white has come off almost entirely, so it looks pretty cool. So yeah, just another about 50 to go.
So I'm at the front of the farmhouse, and as you can see there is plenty of grass, and in the future we would love to have, yup, let me show you, we would love to have here, it will be like the living room, all of this old place, and after the kitchen. So the goal will be to use the terrace and to have the kitchen garden just near the terrace, and to have everything just nearby. And today it's just grass, so we cut it everything, but the robot cut it everything, and now we have to measure. My first thing to do will be to put some sticks in the grass just to see with some string the size of the raised beds that we want to achieve, and see if it's accurate or not, so we'll see that. Well, I measured between the terrace to be sure we are at the center, so I measured the center. Now I want to measure the other center of the garden, so that's why I'll have some sticks, and the goal will be to create like raised beds. So I need to do the shape with some other sticks of the raised beds and be sure we have the same corridor. My goal is to have something really symmetrical, so we need to have 1 meter of path each time to be sure we can move some stuff, and to have a proper way of working. Now I'll measure the other ones and be sure we can have something perfect. The first one, we're quite tired. Now we have to do that 3 times more just to have the other side, the mirror one here, one here, and one here. And after, we would love to have 2 rectangle ones on this one and on this side, and 2 other one here. So total is 8, but if we start with 4, I think it's already great. So we created one raised bed, but the machine broke, so we need to change a piece for the machine. just to cut the wood, so we will move forward with this a bit later. And you can see there Hamish is working with his brother on some holes. They want to create holes to put the poles that we gather from the stable, and the goal will be to put the poles and to have them with cement. And right after we will put some planks just to close the field and to be sure the dogs are protected.
So I just made a little side quest with my brother Hal. We dug these 3 holes, put these posts in with cement, so they should be strong by now. They're just drying. This was the last hole around the whole property that the dogs could get out, so it needed to be closed. But there are the water pipes just there coming into the property. We couldn't plant over it or make a wall over it, so I'm making this sort of triangle shape, and I use the planks from upstairs that I brought down to build a little plank wall against there. So yeah, that'll be the last hole covered, and the dogs will be safe now in the garden.
And on my side today, I'm working on the first fence. Oh, here is the broken wall for the one who didn't follow our journey. So we have to remove and change all of this wall that is currently collapsing. Anyway, the first fence, I'm just avoiding this. I'm working with the girlfriend of Hal, the brother of Hamish. And the first fence, as you can see, now we have a second one just after. And the goal is to remove the first one. So Ellie is working on removing the barbed wire, and on my side I'm trying to, because it's too difficult to pull them out and they are too deep in the soil, so I'm creating like a hole just around the pole, and I'll cut at the base. And I just did it here with the first one, and after I just try to break the small pieces inside with this, and it will destroy it naturally with the rain, but it's quite difficult anyway. So we nearly removed everything, all of the logs. As you can see now, it's just a full line. You can see the difference. The cows did a mess here. They destroyed the ground. We will have to work on the level of the ground. And we removed all of this side until there. And just I think we will stop to remove the logs here. We will maybe remove 4 or 5 more, but we were thinking maybe one day if we want to close this small house to have some guests, it will be great to already have the poles. It's something less that we'll have to do. So we will move them just a bit there, just until the tree, and we will stop there. And voila, so it's great. I love the mood, it's totally different. Now we have like a big land. Of course you can see the 2 differences, but it's fine, we will get there. Thank you so much for being here. This is just the beginning of this project, and next month things are going to change even more. So if you'd like to follow along, make sure to subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.